Let's thank our stars that we live in the 21st century, because back in the 13th century, if you lived in Eurasia, you were screwed by the scourge of God, as Genghis Khan was known as even before he became the Great Khan. The Mongol dynasty was founded in 1206 AD. A council of Mongol tribesmen proclaimed the warrior Temujin as the ruler of all Mongols and conferred upon him, at the age of 44, the title of Genghis Khan. Genghis means mighty or universal ruler. Together, they were the fiercest warriors history has ever seen, creating the largest land empire in history, conquering China, Russia, Persia, Iraq, Syria, Afghanistan, Central Asia, parts of Eastern Europe, and Kashmir, and causing unprecedented death and destruction along the way. They conquered hundreds of villages and towns, burning them down, killing men, women, and children. As one historian wrote, the Mongols destroyed every living thing. Even the cats and dogs in the city were killed by them. Exact figures are not available, and all we can do is, like almost always, piece together information from first-hand accounts to get a sense of what a Mongol invasion looked like. Mongols did not just kill every human, they destroyed infrastructure, native culture, literature, and religious institutions. In other words, they exterminated civilizations to the point where the civilizations would not spring back for at least 100 years. According to some estimates, around 11% of the world's population at the time died as a result of Mongol attacks. The death toll Mongol invasion of the Persian Empire in 1222 caused was nearly 6 million. In 1237, they attacked the city of Ryazan in western Russia, and this is what the chronicle says of the attack. The Tartars took the town of Ryazan and burnt it all, and killed its prince Yuri and seized the men, women and children, the monks, nuns and priests. Some they struck down with swords, while others they shot with arrows and flung into the flames. Still others they seized and bound, cut and disemboweled their bodies. European accounts refer to them as horsemen of the devil. In the year 1240, they captured Kiev in Ukraine, and when the envoy of the Pope passed through Kiev 6 years later, this is what he saw. When we were journeying through that land, we came across countless skulls and bones of dead men lying about on the ground. Kiev had been a very large and thickly populated town, but now it had been reduced to almost nothing. The 1241 Mongol invasion of Hungary killed half of its population. When Hulagu Khan, a grandson of Genghis Khan, sacked Baghdad in 1258, by his own estimate, he killed around 200,000 people. Ibn Iftikhar, in his book The Near End of Islam, writes, the Mongols stormed the country and killed everyone they were able to find, including men, women, children, old, young, sick and healthy. People would try to hide inside wells, gardens, and they even fled towards the hills and mountains. However, the Mongols would continue on, finding even people on the rooftops of their homes and inside the mosques. The streets ran blood like rainwater in a valley. He further tells us, the Mongols destroyed mosques, palaces, grand buildings, hospitals and libraries. The Mongols raided the House of Wisdom itself. The Tigris River ran black from the ink of the books that were thrown into the river, mixed with the blood of the slain. This attack is said to have caused the end of the Islamic Golden Age. Why am I telling you all this? Mongols attacked India repeatedly between the 1220s and 1340s, and one Indian monarch defeated them 6 times, saving India from a terrible fate, the fate that millions of others faced. I talk about this in a video I've done for Armchair History. You can click over here to see that video. And if you like this video, you know what to do. I'll see you another time. Ciao, ciao.